Welcome back to MMA Prophecy. What it is, what it do, wagwan to you. This week we got UFC 303 Pereira versus Prochazka 2. Big fight. Let's get into it. Right, I'm going to try to keep this short. I know I've said that before. I always try, it never works. But this time I recorded this whole video and it didn't save. So I'm redoing it right now. So let's go back through these fights once again. First fight of the night. We have Ricky Simone, however you want to say it, versus Vinicius Olivera. Don't ask. Free age difference. 31 is Ricky, 28 is Olivera. So they're both close to their primes, if not in their primes. Olivera does have a 3-inch height advantage. Something to watch out in this one. I do think it might work in Ricky's favour because punching up, you'll generate more power than punching down. So, yeah, Ricky's the better wrestler. He should take this one to the ground, mix it up. That's how I see him getting the win here, to be fair. He can't just stay on the feet with this. Olivera is dangerous. They do only have 1 KO each, so they're not knockout specialists. Simone's got 3 wins by submission, whereas Olivera's got none. So, yeah, man. Interesting fight. Bit of a risky one. Probably a no bet from me. But I'm going to go with Ricky Simon to get a win. Next fight. We got Ray Surya versus Carlos Sandez. Now, Surya is his first fight in the UFC. He's a good prospect, but this is a debut. And I'm never keen on them. So, he is undefeated. He's 9-0. He's only 22. Hernandez is 30, so there's an 8 years age gap. 2 inches height advantage to Hernandez, nothing crazy. 1 inch reach advantage to Surya. But yeah, this fight, man. Everyone's jumping on Surya to get the win. I personally think he should win on paper. But like I said, this is his UFC debut. Always going to be a risky fight. I apologize if you just heard that gate open and close. That was squeaky. But yeah. My pick's going to be Surya, but I would say be careful in this one. He's a prospect, he's a youngster, so you never know what's going to happen. Next fight, we got Arlovski versus Martin Budy. Bruh. Why do I have to make a pick on this fight? This ain't fair. So you got Arlovski, the ancient one, and you got Budy, the fat one. Take your pick. I don't care if you find that offensive. It's facts. You can't get offended by facts. Arlovski's old, he's been around for a minute, veteran in the game, legend. And Budy, like I said, he's not a fighter that cares about being athletic or in shape or, you know, looking after himself. Let's be real. He goes in there to make money and throw hands. So he's on the bigger side of things. I'm gonna pick Arlovski to get the win, but this is forced. I'm not betting. I don't advise anyone to. I mean, yeah. Arlovski to get a winner. He's 45 years old. It's crazy, bro. They're pretty much the same height. Martin Budy has never had a knockout in his career, in his professional UFC career. Not just professional career, full stop. He's had 15 fights, 13 wins, 0 KOs. Brother, if he gets his first knockout against Arlovski, peak, retire, bro. But yeah. We're going to go with Arlovski to get the job done in this one. Final fight on the early prelims. We got Michelle Waterson Gomez, the karate hottie, versus Jillian Savage Robertson. It cracks me up that she's got Savage in her name. There's nothing savage about her. I'm a fan of both of these. Well, I was a fan of both. I watched them both through their whole careers from when they were back on the Ultimate Fighter days. I'm pretty sure these two were in the same season, weren't they? Or were they different? Jump in the comments, let me know about one. However, it's been a minute since Gomez fought. Well, Waterson Gomez. Her last fight was against Marina Rodriguez and she got thumped up. She lost by a KO. Now, Juliet Robertson beat Pauliana Viana. Is that her name? No, not Pauliana. What's her name again? Anyway, Viana. She fit, bro. But she got lost. She lost a TKO to Jillian Robertson. That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Jillison, what the fuck? Jillian she's known to be a submission specialist. She got hella subs, I can't lie. She's got 7. I think she's got the most submissions in the women's division. Full stop. Not just her division, all women. She's got 2 wins by KO now, which is crazy. Michelle Waterson's got no KO wins. She's won 2 fights by submission. But if I can remember right, quote me if I'm wrong, she's not lost by submission since 2018. Bro, she should. Her takedown defense is good. Michelle Waterson Gomez is only 5'3". Jillian's only 5'5", but this 5'3", she keeps the range really well. Using that karate stance, to be fair. She's like light on her toes, sideways. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of her style, I can't lie, but however, she's good at keeping a distance and she's good at takedown defense. And if this is a striking fight, bro, give me Michelle Waterson Gomez all day long. But this is a 15-round fight. What? 15 rounds, bro? Mad. It's a 3-round fight, 15-minute fight. At some point, I can see at least 1 takedown being landed. And if that's the case, Robertson's live for a win. She's a submission specialist, man. And these women seem to just give her it, even though she's not strong and they should be able to get her off. They just fucking give up. It's weird. She's not even got good cardio, Jillian. Like, I don't get how people lose to her. And I used to be a fan. I am not a hater. She just let me down so many times. And I feel like she gives up a lot. Now, her last few fights, 3 fights or whatever, she seems to be a bit more motivated and focused. But I don't like that there's a possibility of her giving up in a fight. Michelle Watson Gomez has fought some top dogs. Top people. Rose Namajunas. Rodriguez in her last fight. Like, fucking, she ain't great, but Paige Van Zandt, like, she's better than Robertson. She's fought some big names. Robertson ain't fought nobody, bro. The biggest person she fought is probably Viana. Yeah, I'm not betting it. Sit back, watch, enjoy it. But I'm going to pick Michelle Waterson Gomez to get the win, man. Kicking off the prelims. We got Peyton Talbert versus Yanis Gamori. Bro. They set Talbot up nice here. I don't even know why Yanis is in the UFC. I also don't know why I'm possessed right now. Jesus. Yeah. Peyton Talbert's undefeated, 8-0. Yanis, 12-2. He lost his last fight by KO to William Gomez. Not William. Yeah, it's William Gomez. I don't know what's up with me today. I had a long day at work, peeps. My bad. Talbot won his last fight versus Simon. Is it Cody? Cody Simon? Again, I could be wrong. They were 2 good prospects, man. Simon is a good fighter. That fight was sick. I watched that fight. I mean, I watch every fight, but that fight was sick, man. I enjoyed that. I actually had Simon to get the win, believe it or not. So fair play to Talbot. Talbot's 25. Gamori's only 29, but let's face it, who is he? No, that's rude. He's alright still. But yeah, Yanis, like, Talbot's just going to thump him up in every aspect. This fight, I can't see it going a distance. I can see a KO by Talbot. He lands. Wait, don't land, sorry. He's just more active. He's got more output. He lands more significant strikes. He's actually got a win by submission. He's got a win by KO. He beats Yanis in every statistic, apart from fucking age. Beats him in height, reach, KO wins, significant strikes thrown and landed, wins submission by submission. And he's never had to attempt a takedown, which is a bit mad. But yeah, brother, give me Peyton Talbot all day. If he loses, what the actual fuck? Next fight, and it's a good one. I like this fight. Charles Jourdain versus Gene Silva. Jourdain's coming off a loss. He always seems to have a bit in his teeth when he loses. I mean, he does in most fights, just in general. These dudes are both still young, about to hit their primes. Jourdain's got a 2-inch height advantage. Reach is identical. It's a pick'ems fight. To be honest, it's going to be pretty close. But I do think Charles Jourdain should get the win through his experience in this fight. He needs to play. He needs to fight smart. You don't play fighting, bro. Yeah, he needs to be smart in this fight. And if he is, and he uses his experience and his pressure well, he can mix it up well as well. Give me Charles Jourdain to get the job done in this one, man. Next fight. These fighters kind of remind me of each other, and I swear they're on the same card at one point. I think it's the first time I see them both, where like I paid attention to them, was on the card when they were together. Could be wrong, but we got Swanson versus Andre Fili. The two fighters I was referencing then, referring to, was Andre Fili and Charles Jourdain. They remind me of each other, but Fili's just a bit better. I'm a big fan of Cobb. Swanson's cold. He's a good guy as well. Like, we just like him. But I feel he's gonna smash him in this fight, man. Swanson's 40 now. I feel he's getting on a bit. Can't lie, he's 34. But Fili's 5'11", Cobb's 5'8". Cobb is really small for this weight division, but he's just, no offense, he's pretty small in general. 4-inch reach advantage to Fili, and this is mad. Adding that on top of the height advantage is actually crazy. But yeah, not really a hard pick in this one. I'm quite confident with this one. I like this fight. A bit, it's similar to the Peyton Talbert one. Peyton Talbert and Andre Fili are my two confident picks so far in this video. The only two. The other fights, not interested. Just gonna watch and enjoy. But yeah, man, Andre Fili to get the win in this one, probably by KO. Feature prelim bout, ending the prelims. Joe Pyer versus Marc-Andre Barriel. Joe Pyfer's gonna smash him, let's face it. Well, if he wants to get into a slugfest, nobody's mentioned this. I ain't seen no one talk about this. If he's gonna try and brawl with Marc-Andre Barriel, he's gonna lose. Barriel would knock him the fuck out. But I think Pyfer's probably learned his lesson from his last fight. He did lose to Jack Manson of all people, no disrespect to him. But with a hype around Pyer, he shouldn't have been losing that fight. Yeah, bro. Give me Joe Pyer all day. My man's only 27, Barriel's 34, he's getting on a bit. Pyfer's got a 1-inch height advantage, so they're pretty much similar. He's only 1 inch in reach as well. But yeah, I think he's just going to be a bit too much for Barriel. If he's smart, he's fucking powerful. Give me Joe Pyer to get the done. Get the done? Yeah, man, to get the done in this one. Kicking off the main card. This fight shouldn't be on the main card. I'll be real. It could be flipped with a Joe Pyer fight, the Fili fight, the Talbert fight, even a Jourdain. I would have put Peyton and Talbot on this one just to build his name. But kicking off the main card, women's division, we've got Mayra Bueno Silva versus Macy Kassen. Bro. So I was a fan of Macy when she was on the Ultimate Fighter. Again, she's another one that can quit mentally. And about that life. She's better now. She's a lot better now, and she's proved it in her last fights. But yeah, bro. Like I said, when that possibility is there, I ain't interested. On top of that, I'm not the biggest fan of her style. What's she gonna do? Submit Silva? Can't see it happening. She'll outstrike her, but I think she'll get caught with counters and big overhands. Macy will try and like fucking jab it up, throw it straight, elbows and knees. Like she don't fight to her advantage. I don't know, man. She thinks she's better than what she is. Not a fan anymore. Used to be a fan. Used to fucking cheer her on. I don't like this fight. I'll be real. I don't want to pick one. It's a 50-50 fight. I'm going to go with Silva just because of the submission threat. I think it's more of a threat than Kassen finishing on the feet. So Kassen's going to be better on the feet, I think. I think Silva's way better on the ground. I think how good she is on the ground outweighs how good Kassen is on the feet. Kassen's 5'11", Silva's 5'6". She's stupid to try and fight her, to be honest, like in a striking fight. The reach as well, 72-inch to Kassen, 66.5 to Silva. I also don't like that Kassen kills herself to make this weight. Like, just fucking move up in weight. Jesus. Yeah. I sound like I'm hating now, that's mad. I ain't hating though. It's going to be a 50-50 fight. I can see either fighter winning, but I'm going to go with Silva for the reasons I just said. Next fight on the card. Hold up. I was going to say, that's not the fight kicking off the card. What the fuck, bro? The fight that's kicking off the main card, and it should be above the fight that we just did, We got Michael Venom Page versus Ian Machado Gary. Bro. Bro. I don't like this fight. I mean, I love this fight. I don't like this fight to pick. Because it's going to stress me out and upset me. Alright, let me get into this. Ian Gary, undefeated, 14-0, 7-fight win streak, 26 years old, prospect, 6'3", 74.5-inch reach. Donnie's cold. Let me go over to Michael Venom Page, experience, 37 years old, 6'3", 79-inch reach. He's got a reach advantage in this one by 5.5. This fight's going to go one of two ways. If it goes Michael Venom Page's side, if MVP is going to be the one that can get his style and the way he wants this fight to go to work, he's going to stress Ian out. He's going to make it a really slow fight, drag it out. Yeah, be like kind of, so his style's jumpy, as we know if you watch the Kevin Holland fight. If that's the first time you've seen him, he proves it in that. But if you know him just from his Bellator days, he's always on his toes. He's always bouncing, arms low. Never knowing what he's going to do. Because he's always bouncing, he can always throw something quick. That jumping knee he does. The spinning fucking back kick. There's no spinning side kick, sorry. Or is it a front kick? I don't even know. But yeah, if for an axe kick, he's got choices. And like I said, he can really stress Ian out in this fight if he makes it a slow fight. Now, Ian Gary's the crisper striker. Wow. Is he the crisper? I don't know if I want to use that word because MVP's good with it. He's quicker, but MVP, he's fast in a different way, like I said, because he sits on his toes and bounces, so he gets in and out, like snappy. You can't quite see it coming. Gary's just got the faster striking in general. His twitch fiber's better. I'm going to say that. And yeah, he's probably better on the ground, to be honest. I've not really seen a MVP's ground game, but I do believe Gary's going to be better. Yeah, I can just see Gary's style working better. If they can both implement their styles, Gary's is probably going to be better because he's going to overwhelm Page, getting close, combos, clinch against the cage, all that kind of shit where Michael Venom Page can't be bouncing on his toes, being ready to throw anything at any moment. So yeah, it depends whose style can shut the other ones out. If MPV's style works, he's going to win this fight, and it's going to be a pretty boring fight, but he's going to do some good shit. If Ian Gary can implement his style, it's going to be a sick fight. He's going to rush him. Yeah, get in his face. Oh, I don't want to make a pick. The style that should work better, I guess, I mean easier, is Ian Gary's. So I'm going to go with Ian Gary to get the win. That's my head picking. But my heart, I want MVP to get it done, man. I really fucking do. Okay. We're caught up to where we should be now. Next fight, we've got Anthony Smith versus Roman Delit. Smith's had so many fucking fights, it's actually crazy. Both 35, similar height, 6'4", and Smith, 6'2", Delit. 76-inch reach for Smith, 76 for Delit. 5 knockouts for Smith, 4 for Delit. This is a really good fight. However, Smith's got 5 submissions, bruh. Delit ain't got 9. I just think Smith's the better fighter in this in general. Like, yeah, let's face it, he's looking good right now. He seems to be back on his stride. I don't rate Delit that much, I'm gonna be honest. He's just aight. Whereas Smith's a bit of a dog. He's a bit crazy now. You know, if that PTSD creeps in during the fight, it can get a bit weird, but... but we gotta let that go. Yeah, man, give me Anthony Smith to get a win in this one. Maybe a finish. I do see him possibly getting a finish, but we'll just go money line. Next fight on the card. Co-main event. We've got Brian Ortega versus Diego Lopez. Lopez is on a 3-fight win streak. Ortega got a submission win against Yair Rodriguez. I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Ortega's going to get smashed. Smashed. Bro. Yeah, man. Ortega's striking defense is non-existent. He defends strikes with his face. Max Holloway tried to teach him mid-fight how to defend, and he still doesn't learn. So yeah, I can see him getting thumped up, man. Lopez is just a fucking beast. He's a savage. I like him. I like his style. He's good on the ground. People underestimating his jiu-jitsu in this. They think Ortega's just gonna fucking steamroll him and submit him. Lopez is not a joke. He has submissions. He's only got one in the UFC, but he's got submissions. Yeah, man. I like it. I like this fight. As long as fucking Diego Lopez don't try and go for a takedown and put his head into a guillotine or a triangle choke, TC here, it should be alright for him. Diego Lopez to get a win. The best fight of the night. The fight we're all here to see. The fight this card was built around. We got the champ, light heavyweight champ, Alex Pereira versus Jiří Prochazka, the rematch. Alex Pereira won the first fight. He's on a 3-fight win streak. However, Prochazka was doing some bits in their fight, man. He hurt Pereira. I mean, for the knockout, he got knocked out because he tried to rush him. So yeah, man. People are sleeping on Jiří. I'm gonna say it. People are sleeping on Jiří. Height-wise, Pereira's got a 1-inch height advantage. 1-inch reach disadvantage. How did my man fight middleweight? It's actually crazy. It's mad the fact Adesanya actually managed to beat him. It's fucking mental. Adesanya would look small at light heavyweight and could never make it to heavyweight. Alex Pereira looked wham at middleweight. Looks fucking wham at light heavyweight and could fight at heavyweight. It's mad when you deep it. Anyway. My pick is going to be Alex Pereira. But, like I said, people are sleeping on Jiří. His striking's not a fucking joke. He's very similar to Pereira. They're different, but they're fucking similar. Yeah, man, it's going to be a sick fight. Two warriors going at it. But I can just see it playing out similarly to the first fight, I'll be honest. Yuri's more conscious about the leg kicks. And I think that's going to work against him. Because I think Alex Pereira's going to throw some head kicks in this one. They probably start setting it up with a body though. And a couple to the leg. But yeah. That's my pick, man. I'm not going too into it. Because it's a pretty good fight. But Alex Pereira to get the win. Now, the moment y'all like. The moment some of y'all probably like the most. My favourite picks, my best picks from the best to my, least best. Starting at the top. To me, they're like guaranteed wins, but it's MMA, so there's always that 99.9% chance that they'll win, but yeah, man, they could lose. We got Peyton Talbert, Andre Feely, and Joe Pyer. I like that trio. The odds are probably shite. Not the best, I'll be real. But yeah, I really like those three. And I think they should all get the jobs done in their fights. If you want to get saucy and add some other fighters, going in order. I like Pereira. And then Ian Gary, but I don't want to pick Ian Gary like I said. But yeah, Pereira and Ian Gary. Moving down again. Anthony Smith, Diego Lopez, and Ricky Simon, whichever. I like those three as well. They should win their fights. I'm fairly confident in all of those. The ones that are getting a bit more mad now. Yeah, all the other fights, I'll be honest, I wouldn't bet. And that's the Cerullo versus Hernandez fight would be a no bet. The Arlovski versus Budy, no bet. The Waterson, Gomez versus Robertson, no bet. And the last fight is Bueno Silva versus Macy Kassen. I wouldn't bet it, man. It's not worth it. Enjoy the fights and just watch them. I'm going to end this because it's been a long one. But I hope you enjoy this. Sorry, it's late. It's the second recording. Enjoy the fights. Hopefully you make some money. I'm out.